Okay, guys, just an update real quick. I'm going to kind of take you guys through this. It might be a little scrambly, so just bear with me. Of course, you know, I don't have fancy equipment. So, update on the seeds. Yeah, I'm very pleased with these lights and these seed mats. Now, the seed mat on this side is a little different than the seed mat on this side. Let me turn my light on and see if it helps. Does that help a little bit? Okay, over here, this seed mat was the seed mat. They're both from the same company, but this one is a little different than this one. This one was flat and more solid, and this one is, you know, you can actually see the little veins that are in the seed mat. And I believe this is the one that I purchased at Walmart. I'm almost positive because I think this is the very first one I got a year or so ago. And with this light, same light, they have the same type of lights. So, and again, I have never changed the bulbs on here. Of course, this is the only time of the year I use them. It's during my seeding time. But I was very impressed. Let me get my chair here. I was very impressed with my seedlings, the sprouting time. I'm going to lift this up really quick just so you guys can see. Oh, my little baby's coming up. I'm just going to push this back a little bit. There we go. Let it sit there. Rosemary has not come up yet. And I just rewatered again last night. So every other day, I have to really water good. But it seems like with the lights and the mat, these two middle rows right here, these two middle rows seem to dry out the quickest. So I'm really trying hard to come in here at least every night, check them. These little guys are doing really good. This is the Waltham 29 broccoli from Baker Creek, and they are doing wonderful. I only put those 6 or 9 or whatever, see 6 in the rosemary, but the Waltham 29 broccoli is doing wonderful. Now, this was my concern. I have this little guy. This is a new cabbage that I'm trying. I'm not too impressed. I am impressed with this first one right here because he's a cute little guy, but he's just growing like crazy. But he is the only one that I see that has come up. I have one way back here. I don't know if you guys can see him. He's a little bitty guy right there. And I thought this seed was coming up. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me see if I can get really close. I thought he was coming up, but he's kind of stalled on me. So I don't know. I only planted one seed in each hole and that's why I have so many of them, because I wanted to see how they were going to do. And if by chance they all would have came up, I would have found plenty of places for them. This is that Calibos purple cabbage. It kind of grows like a little cone. It's really cute. But I wanted to incorporate some more purple into our food. So because I know that purple is at the top of the most bang for your buck, I guess. Not bang for your buck, but most vitamin enriched for your body. And then the other one is the early Jersey Wakefeld cabbage. It's the same kind of cabbage except for it's green. And they're doing absolutely wonderful. I planted 18 spots, and all but those back 3, and I think that one there in the middle just come up. So they're doing very well, very well. And here's another one of my downfalls. This is another variety, Durgesh cauliflower. And I actually planted these a day before anything else in this flat. And only one of them has come up. Now, what I'm thinking is I'm going to do a switcheroony. I'm going to turn the seed mat, or turn the seed tray itself around. Turn it around so that this, because the cord, I don't know if you can see it. See where the cord comes out? That's where it goes directly in. It seems like they're hotter on this end. I don't know. I could be wrong, but I'm going to see if it's going to work. I couldn't believe it when I seen it. Within the broccoli was the first thing to come up. And then later on that evening, the cabbage. And then a day later, I'm talking 2 days. 2 days. These seeds were up. Not like that, but of course, you know, it's been a week. It was a week yesterday. Sunday, today's the 5th of March. The 4th was a week. So that's a week into that one. And I try not to open it too much. I just try not to disturb them at all unless I got to open it up to water. Now, on this container, I did something a little different. I was running out of basil because I only have one basil plant, and I needed more basil. So I wanted to propagate some more basil. And I've read a lot of things on propagation of basil. It's probably one of the most easiest, other than like rosemary or something, to harvest or to propagate. But I think I succeeded. I just trimmed a couple of longer limbs off, and I just prepared the soil. The soil was already ready because I already had seeds in here. And I'm going to push it up too, so you guys can see really good. This is one of my little celeries, and I think it's probably going to die because it's not a big enough spot for it. But you guys can see that. And I have a couple of tulip bulbs in there that